here. Won't you be seated, please, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, Dr. Jaffe. Mr. Krogh, really? Fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to summarize for you the meeting that I have just had with the bipartisan leaders, which began at 8 o'clock and was completed 2 hours later. I began the meeting by making this statement, which I think needs to be made to the nation. America's public enemy number one in the United States is drug abuse. In order to fight and defeat this enemy, it is necessary to wage a new all-out offensive.
On this date 40 years ago, President Richard Nixon announced the start of the war on drugs. Today, after more than $1 trillion and hundreds of thousands of deaths, the war goes on, and no one is declaring victory. It was one of the most bizarre photo ops of a generation. On December 21st, 1970, Elvis Presley paid a visit to the White House after handwriting a letter to President Nixon offering his assistance in trying to stop the drug epidemic in this country. Just 6 months later, the president declared war.
We must wage what I have called total war against public enemy number one in the United States.
We're taking down the surrender flag that has flown over so many drug efforts. We're running up a battle flag. We can fight the drug problem and we can win.
First Lady Nancy Reagan also joined the fight.
Hodges joins me now. Pastor, are you sure this mushroom church in the Bay Area is legal?
Yeah, you know, the freedom of religion is something core to what the U.S. is.
So if I found a church that meth is the sacrament, you think that's going to fly?
Well, it all depends on if you're ready to go to federal court and protect what you do. And we are.
Have you gone to federal court yet?
Yeah, we're actually currently suing the city of Oakland over a raid that they did in August of 2020.
So Oakland raided your church and stole your shrooms?
Yeah, yes they did.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?